Excuse me, sir, but I found this on the car. There's something written on it.
It might be a threat to you.
Read it.
Because you're a bitch.
But
I said, read it.
Sir Junya Kaneshiro, the money-devouring sinner of gluttony, you indulge in scamming others with horrendous methods that target minors exclusively.
Sounds terrified to even talk to him.
We will take your distorted
We'll
desires.
take your distorted
from
desires.
The Phantom Thieves.
No, it says Robin Hoods. How dare you replace it with the
this
Phantom
bad?
Thieves?
What of it?
We gonna take your treasure.
If something happened to you, I mean, if the higher-ups find out about this...
Don't waste your time worrying about this useless shit. Just keep quiet for now.
He sucks.
But it's posted all around the city. People are talking about it online, too.
Oh, shit.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
Oh, okay, chill, bro.
Yes, sir.
He mad.
Phantom thieves.
He scratches belly.
Laugh.
I see.
Calling card's been posted all over Shibuya. Let's do it!
It's
Clement, you're
showtime.
just in time for the boss fight, too. Good timing on your lunch. There he is.
The hell?
A safe? This wasn't here the last time we came.
What the frick?
He changed the entire room so quickly. I guess this palace isn't a bank for nothing.
Greetings. Welcome to my private city bank.
This bitch.
I'm surprised you made it here alive. Seems you're quite lucky.
Lucky? Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna change your heart and make you confess everything you've done. That'll save all those people who are suffering because of your shitty actions. Even the police are struggling to deal with you, so this will make the public believe in us too.
Those in power work the ones below them to the bone for money. Such is the hierarchy of the world. Just accept your fate as a source of my wealth.
We'll never agree to that.
And hierarchy? You have to be out of your mind.
All of that was forced on me too, you know. I went through shit until I crawled my way out of the dregs. Now it's my turn to profit on everyone else.
Still, don't you think you're getting back at the wrong people?
What a pitiful man.
It doesn't matter whether you're clean or dirty. Only the clever come out on top.
Yikes.
The strong and the smart devour the weak. That is the natural order of things.
He is utterly hopeless.
It's always the fools who get tricked. Fools who have to pay for their foolishness. And if those fools don't learn, or they have to suck it up and stay as plain stupid fools.
Yikes.
Will you just shut it already?
Yeah, shut up.
I guess there's not much point saying anything to you fools. This is where my gracious lecture ends.
I'll beat your ass, bitch.
Now then, I hope you're ready to work as slaves here for the rest of your lives.
That's outrageous.
I'm gonna swarm all over you and squeeze out every last penny!
Holy shit! What the hell?
He's a fly.
I can take care of this myself.
Ew.
What's up, yo? Now come get some!
What's up, yo? Now come get some.
Fly on, dirty lady. Get the hell out of my face!
Alright, here we go, you pieces of shit! Fight all you want,
Oh my
but I
God.
ain't gonna forgive you.
I feel like the very Kaneshiro was so ridiculous, and I feel like Madarame and Kaneshiro have been kind of let down in their boss form.
Don't even realize how stupid they are. Now I couldn't just sit back and not cash in on those idiots, right?
Get him, Joker!
Persona!
Harper's getting a one-way ticket to receive.
Matador! Ravage them! Persona!
Persona! Not finish you. I missed.
Wow.
I'll use my persona. I'm not scared of anyone.
Come! Go down! Persona! Get wrecked!
Time for my persona. Late for my friend.
That did decent damage.
Let's go. There! Flip him, Persona! Eat this!
Persona.
Oh, she can't do stuff.
Persona. How's this?
I can't believe how boring he looks. Something more must happen, because he's like nothing special right now.
Ain't afraid. It's time.
Let's try our bless.
Ravage them!
Yes. What have I tried on him? I still need wind and ice.
Persona!
Oh.
Witness my resolve.
Wind.
Take this.
No more games, then! I ain't gonna forgive you punks for this!
That's our line. You had better be prepared.
Look at those freaking.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Brass knuckles. He almost fell over trying to hit her. Him.
Persona!
Let's try some ice. I know he's not weak to anything, but like I'm trying to see what hits him for a lot.
I'm not freaking out.
Nothing's like bad, it's just not. Freaking Ryuji.
Stop whimpering like
Persona.
this!
Feel my rage.
Eat this!
Joker's down. Come on, you gotta hold on. I'm not scared of anyone.
Persona! Hi, Pixie!
Damn it. It is a letdown. I hope that it turns into something more. It might. We don't know that it won't.
I suggest we run.
I'll use my persona! Let's go.
It's time.
Wind worked pretty good
Matador!
against him.
Ravage them!
Persona! Get wrecked!
She's
Persona! Okay. Woo! Damn it. I don't have much health left.
You're mine.
Miss?
what?
Come on, Joker! Oh, Skull, you're pathetic. Persona!
Finally gets to use the wind again. She hits him for like 100 something.
Please, get a hold of yourself! I could use a hand here.
My ground is really low.
Persona!
I'll get her up in a minute.
There!
Keep at it, Joker. Corner him.
Hold up, wait a minute.
Damn it! You goddamn punk!
This can't be it.
Show no
It's way
mercy.
too easy.
Let's go!
Way too easy. There's more. There's more to it. I bet we open the vault and it's the actual boss or something. This isn't it. It's just too easy.
The hell? You punks are stronger than you look. Looks like I gotta bring out my big gun.
See?
You're all buzz and no bite.
We'll see about that. Time to roll out. Here he is, my guardian robot.
What? Hey Flux, it's the piggy bank. You wanted a piggy bank, you got one.
A pig?
I knew it was too easy.
Damn it. I didn't expect he'd have something like this up his
I
sleeve.
figured something had to happen.
Joker,
It was way too
Make
easy.
sure you have us regroup if you think we're at a disadvantage. That thing's a giant. If it attacks us while we're at low stamina, we won't survive.
Okay, Morgana. I'm gonna have her be healing specifically, but
Let's go.
do I have media that I can just get us going with? Yeah.
Hi, Pixie!
Good thinking. Thanks.
Thanks! Persona!
Hot, hot donut. Ha! Woo!
Alright.
Persona! Prepare yourself! Alright, Joker! Very
Okay.
Persona! Go down!
I appreciate it.
Sorry!
Persona! No holds barred!
90, that's not bad. Oh shit.
Persona! There! Persona!
Hot, hot donut! Yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Persona!
She's just doing this over and over again. That's a good, decent attack. Missile party, no thanks.
Alright, Joker! Very smooth.
Thanks for the host, Fox.
It's time.
I have you on auto host now.
You're mine.
Skull's burning! We gotta put out that fire! Persona! Ha! Thank you.
Sorry!
Persona! Feel my rage!
You punks are really pissing me off. You called my piggy trunk a
What?
It transformed? Don't tell me it's going to roll into us.
It is.
Come. No.
I gotta have something
We should
clever.
check its affinity.
No.
Never mind.
Ravage them.
Persona!
I forgot that he's still on fire.
Thanks.
Thanks!
Persona! Out of our way!
Ooh, that was a good hit.
Careful. A big one's coming.
You're mine.
What? Just get ran over by it. I think Skull's the only one that needs healing, but
Sorry!
I'll use my persona. Take that!
Come. There.
Weapon persona!
Persona! Not finish you. Persona! No holds barred.
It's time. Ravage them.
Persona!
it's just a grind. There's no like, I don't feel like I had to do any strategy for this. Or maybe I'm missing something. But it doesn't feel strategic. It feels like a grind. It's kind of boring compared to the the strategy of Madarame with, you know, certain paintings having certain weakness, like absorbing certain things or whatever. Like it just. Eh.
What's the plan? Should we knock him off like earlier? Or do you want to find another way out? As you know, Kaneshiro is a moneymonger. Tossing an expensive item his way might draw his attention and serve as a
Ooh,
distraction.
good idea.
Let's give it a try, Joker. It's your call what item we throw. Alright, time for a counterattack!
How about this?
I don't want to
I
throw
have
one.
doubts about its effectiveness, though.
How's this?
Let's try throwing this!
How's this?
Let's try throwing this! It's super expensive.
I guess.
That's right!
What is that?
I don't want to get rid of my stuff, but
I see. Go collect it, Piggytron! Right away!
seriously, just like sucked it right up.
Did it work? We don't need to worry about getting rushed now. Nice work, Joker.
I didn't sell my items, and that's what he wanted to use. They used like
It's
all the
time.
healing items, and I haven't sold any of those.
Let's go. There!
Persona! Ha! I'll use my persona!
This ain't happening, yo. Maybe I can pick up a girl or
Kaneshiro's completely engrossed. Attack him while he's off guard. It's only right that a moneymonger like him is destroyed by money.
Persona! You're mine.
Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Time for my persona! I'll finish you! Persona!
Prepare yourself!
Persona! Go down!
Queen's on fire!
Persona!
She's taking damage! Persona! I appreciate it.
Sorry!
I'll use my persona!
Oh. I skipped the line. It's alright.
Joker, we'll need to use an item to distract Kaneshiro.
Again?
How's this?
Let's try throwing this!
How's this?
No,
I
I'm not
worry that it
throwing
might be a
those.
little cheap.
I'm not throwing those. They're my SP items. I'm not throwing them. It will not happen. I know it's expensive because it's a good item. I'm not throwing my SP. It's not gonna happen. I'll do it the hard way. I don't care. Not throwing it.
Eat this!
Persona! Ah!
Thanks!
Persona! Take that! Joker,
No.
careful. The big one's coming.
No, but like I'm not. He's so low.
Flip him, Persona! Yeah!
Witness my resolve. Take this! Persona! No hold card!
I got rid of Piggytron. I didn't have to waste my SP items either. I didn't get distracted by him on top of the ball. I had more of a chance fighting the stupid Piggytron because it was low. Suck it, Piggytron. Thank you for the bits, Clement.
Kaneshiro.
I always use this sad music as if I'm gonna feel bad for them. I do not feel bad for them.
This is my money.
Pieces of shit.
You stole it all from innocent people.
True that.
Fine. I'll call off the debt.
Frickin' better.
Fine? You're still sounding pretty condescending.
True.
You're right.
Thank you, Plax.
I'm a poor, ugly idiot. How am I supposed to live a normal life like this? It's all because of our society. Weak people can't lead a happy life, no matter what they do. I'm a victim too, you know. Yeah, none of this is my fault.
The more you talk, the more pathetic you sound.
True.
I just wanted a place where I could belong. You get that, don't you?
Bullshit! All you did was surround yourself with people you could use.
Tell 'em, Mom.
Solely for some easy money.
And you think you're the only one who's got to deal with being labeled? Me? And all these other guys. We're all fighting against that.
Get him.
But don't worry. You'll finally have a place you belong. Somewhere you can make amends. For the rest of your life.
Prison. It's
We're
prison.
gonna do something about that distorted heart of yours. Free of charge.
I'm glad you understand. Now hurry up and return to the real Kaneshiro.
Where's the treasure, though? Is it just the
Seriously?
gold bars?
You guys don't have any tact. Especially with that incredible power. These palaces could net you loads of cash. You could do whatever you wanted to people's hearts.
We don't care.
We're not like
Yeah,
you.
you stupid bitch.
Where do you find meaning in that naive sense of justice? You know, there's already someone out there taking full advantage of what palaces have to offer.
The Black Mask.
I'll let you in on a little something. There's a criminal using other people's palaces to accomplish whatever they damn well please. They don't care about consequences, psychotic breakdowns, mental shutdowns. Anything goes.
Is that the same person Madarame's shadow spoke of?
Yeah.
Spill it! Who are you talking about?
The Black Mask.
Don't even bother. You are nothing compared to them. Better be careful. A chance encounter with them could prove fatal.
We can think about that later. Grab the treasure. There's no time.
In that case, we should take that large one. Wait, what?
Morgana is like a freak with treasure. Something's up with Morgana.
What's gotten into him?
Something's up.
This is so
Is she like a treasure demon or something? Like, something's weird.
Wowee! Being a human is great! It's shiny, shiny gold!
Chill, Morgana, chill.
You
Oh.
shouldn't throw animals, damn it! Enough already! Let's get it in, everyone! Hurry!
Okay, all set.
Fine.
What is with her and treasure? Like, it's so weird.
There's no road!
The treasure thing's so weird. I survived Piggytron.
Meow. Ow.
Oh, I think I cracked my ass.
On, are you alright? Is yours cracked as well?
Of course not!
Isn't it supposed to be, though?
That's not what I mean! More importantly, it's dangerous for us to just charge out like
It was
that.
not raining gold.
Everyone's staring at us!
Thank goodness nobody was hurt.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Oh.
That briefcase.
It appears to have been the cause of Morgana's demise.
That's not what I meant. Isn't that Kaneshiro's?
You mean his treasure?
I did. I killed Piggytron.
The light's red!
Shamelessly.
Where should we open it?
He decided to just deal with the spoilers.
How about at karaoke? We'd have security cameras to worry about there.
Oh, I got the perfect place.
That's right!
I was just in the mood for some coffee too.
And we need to fix Morgana up. So warm.
Weirdo. Morgana's a weirdo.
This place is oddly calming.
Thanks.
Have you learned anything new?
No.
It's sealed by a rotary lock. We'll need the combination to open it.
Ow!
A rotary lock, huh? I knew it.
How did you get that?
I simply memorized the combination. I saw him open and close it so many times after all.
Well, that's scary, but amazing too.
Oh, that burns! Hey, hurry up and open it!
Holy.
Oh.
How much is this?
Do we get to keep that?
I believe one stack is 1 million yen. Huh?
1, 2, 3.
There's a lot.
There's 30 of them in here.
Damn.
30 million yen. Even after splitting it, we still
We're not gonna
each
get
get
to keep
5
that.
million.
We're gonna give it out to the victims or some
Holy
shit.
shit.
Right? There's no way that
Be deluxe pork
we're
soup
gonna end up
combo
keeping all
for
that. That'd be too good to be true.
You have to think bigger than that.
Not to bring down the excited mood, But does this money look real to you?
Thank you, Yusuke.
What?
It's too good to be true.
Children's bank!
Oh, for real?
I guess this represents how everything he did was an act to make himself seem tough.
Poor Ryuji.
Well, hey, at least it feels like we totes busted this case, right?
Yeah,
What do you mean? Is busting a case good or bad?
good.
Both!
What? What's she laughing at?
To think the reward for the Phantom Thieves is feeling they totes busted the case.
That's...
How funny.
Hold on a second. Even though the contents were nothing more than trash, the case itself is quite
Oh,
nice.
nice. We can sell the case for some money.
All right then, let's sell it. Glad we got that sorted.
Ryuji is obsessed with
By
money.
the way, Morgana, have any of your memories returned?
No, not at all.
Come on. Did that hit to your head make you forget even more?
It's easy for you to talk. You're not the one who lost your memories.
You have amnesia?
Something like that. He does remember searching for treasures, though.
It's a treasure demon. I think Morgana
I hope your memories
is... I
return
think he's a
soon,
treasure
then.
demon.
So,
That's my prediction
what
for
happens
game.
next?
First, we wait for Kaneshiro to have his change of heart.
Oh, it's gonna be big this time. People are gonna make a huge deal out of it for sure.
Hey, you know what Kaneshiro said at the end there? About that criminal using the metaverse?
Yes, I was bothered by that as well.
No point mulling over it now. Let's wait and see how Kaneshiro's change of heart goes first. We should probably just lay low for a while.
I never thought I'd hear those words coming from you.
About my request. How long is it going to take? This incident happened at the school you're supposed to be presiding over.
Excuse me, sir? We need to speak with you at once regarding the fishing organization operating out of Shibuya.
Fine. I hope you remember who gave you that position to begin with. Our other operative gave us a list of candidates without delay. How different from a certain someone.
Who's he
Yes,
yelling
of
at?
course. Please continue your investigation.
Bitty 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 bitty. We did all we can, right? All we need to do now is wait the results. We have a few days for the results. There's a few lingering worries. They always wonder if they're actually gonna have a change of heart after. Literally, the freaking texts are always the same. Oh, can't wait to see Akechi's face when he hears the news. Yeah. Someone is using Metaverse for evil. Yeah, that's concerning. The Black Mask. We can think about that later. For now, let's just wait for Kaneshiro's change of heart. Nice.
Well then,
All we have to do is wait for them to have a change of heart. Tonight, you can take it easy. Nighty-night.
that Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society. Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there? I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
They're too scared.
So it's because they don't have the courage.
Definitely.
Humans are so weak.
Yeah.
Humans. Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human when
No.
I touch the treasure? Some memories came back.
You said they didn't.
I tried to force
liar.
myself to forget, but I really may not be
You're
human.
a treasure demon, bitch. Just be confident.
Who do you think you're talking to? Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
What you fucking talking about being the core? I'm the damn core. Get out of here, Morgana. I'm the core. Come on now. Pickpocket. Chance to obtain an item when Joker performs a melee attack? Wait, that's so cool.
Alright.
What a dope skill. If I melee, Morgana can get an item.
on.
Okay,
It's not good.
I like that. Oh, we're gonna go to the jail. Our relationship with Igor is probably gonna go up. I thought Igor was really creepy when I first started playing,
his words.
but he's
You
alright.
defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time.
Fiend of Gluttony!
Well done.
Really
I
is
am
the seven
glad
deadly
to see
sins.
you
That's
have
crazy.
devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
The other metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it.
This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed. I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth.
Oh?
Consider it
What is
a
it?
gift.
Oh, he's
would
gonna
be
give me more,
greatly troubling if you were to not
He always
strengthen
gives me
your
more
abilities.
persona slots, so that's probably all it is. I'll probably have like 12 instead of 10 or whatever. Oh no, he's giving me something else. Increases the bonus granted by Arcana Burst.
Alright.
Alright.
It's time, inmate.
Return to your...
Bye! Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were
What's
you
up,
sleeping?
Makoto? No, it's fine.
Thank goodness. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kaneshiro contacted me.
What?
Kaneshiro?
You good?
He said he's calling off our debt.
Of course he is.
It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well. And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
Nice.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
I think we were.
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see. What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kaneshiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True.
It's quite hot today.
Kaneshiro's deadline is drawing near. We did all we could, hope we can avoid problems now. We're fine. As expected for someone who's been through this 3 times already. If you say so, then I'm sure it will go well. I say so. We gotta start studying now for our exams. They made this palace earlier, but the boss fight harder.
Ah, you're back.
The deadline's tomorrow. Are we gonna be okay? The pictures are gone. He's no avenue to threaten us anymore. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. It'll be fine. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. My timing's perfect, I guess.
Hey!
35% acceptance. Yeah.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
Uh-oh. She knows her sister
I hope
knows
she
something.
hasn't fallen under their influence.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
What? Why is he mad at me for?
Hell yeah!
Finally
Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
Guys.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
Yeah.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though.
Ooh.
Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her
Yeah.
part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Good question.
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today.
Okay.
I've been called into a meeting with the principal.
Uh-oh.
There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom
Oh,
Thieves.
dang.
Huh? What did it say?
It's Akechi.
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Alright.
Who was that?
Makoto.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
Of course it does.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, we got exams.
Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our
They
party.
always want to sell the stuff and then spend all the money. I want to use it on useful
Seems like
stuff.
the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
Morgana, mind your own business.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know.
Listen, we don't have time for a party. We gotta study for exams.
Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh.
What?
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals
That's
next
what I'm
week.
saying.
Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay?
That's what I'm
That
saying.
is something I simply
That's
would
what
not
I'm
be able
saying.
to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are
Ryuji getting
just.
good grades would stand out more.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts,
I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
You go, girl.
But that's impossible.
No, it's not.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation.
Don't be blackmailing.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here.
Yeah, we are, you rude, manipulative bitch. Who you calling?
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your...
Who the fuck is he talking to?
Damn it!
I gotta know.
I'm home.
Welcome home,
Hi, sis.
terrible trash
You look
can
tired.
sister.
Is everything okay?
Why are you so nice to her? She treated like
Don't
shit
worry
the other
about
day.
me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your
What do you
studies?
care?
Yes, of
I
course.
don't even think we're good enough.
Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish
What
questions.
is there besides success?
Isn't
Happiness?
this the man
living
the
your
Phantom
life
Thieves sent a calling card for?
in the way you want?
I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
Call me a child? That's rude.
So she was pursuing the case after all.
Of course she was.
Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. Hey!
Oh wait, I meant her, not the journalist. The Portia.
What do you
I
think?
do want to talk to the journalist too at some point, but
Fine.
please sit down.
Her boyfriend stopped abusing her? I don't believe it.
Believe it.
But even if he did stop, her fate should still be heading down the path to misery without changing. I mean, look. What? The sequence of Arcana has completely changed. Death has moved far off into the future.
Fate is not absolute. Hearts can be changed. Hearts can be changed.
No. This must be some sort of trick. What are you, a scam artist? You made a deal with her boyfriend or something, didn't you?
I persuaded him.
That's an obvious lie. It couldn't have been that simple.
Well,
Did you plunge him into Tokyo Bay? Or cram him into a metal drum and dump insects on him?
girl, chill.
You must have taken some sort of extreme measures.
I'm just an ordinary student.
Well, you certainly do seem
It's not very
ordinary.
nice.
Yes, quite ordinary indeed. But there's no way that could have happened without you breaking the law. I mean, how could an ordinary high school student change the course of fate? Fine. I'm just going to have to verify your power. The very power that reversed my tarot card prediction.
Okay.
This is quite a serious situation for a fortune teller like me. I need to get to the bottom of this. You won't have to do anything. Just sit next to me while I tell fortunes.
Okay.
And if another unopposable fate happens to appear, then I'll test your power.
Sounds good. Also, I love her eyes. They're purple.
Well, that may be true. Oh, I know. I'll read your fortune. Please? I'll even prioritize your readings over my regular customers.
Okay.
Besides, I'll be able to provide much more accurate predictions once I get to know you better. How does that sound? Is it a deal?
Sure.
Please, I beg you. I need to know if fate truly can be changed.
Alright, we
She
got a
will?
confidant.
Really?
I wonder what hers is going to be
Okay,
called.
then.
Oh, there's a
I look
fortune
forward to
confidant, I think.
verifying your skill. Please don't blow me off, okay? We made a deal after all.
I am thou, and thou art I.
Unless you were lucky, there's no way you could have repeatedly done so many crimes. Or perhaps you had someone you consulted who gave you precise advice. You're not getting away this time with just luck.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
It should be
Fortune persona. Temporarily increases the growth rate of a selected social stat. Thank you.
All right.
Is fate, if it's really possible, then... Oh, it's getting late. Let's close up shop for today. It's past your curfew.
Alright. Got another confidant. I have too many of them. It's hard to keep track and keep leveling them all up. I don't feel like I have enough time. Although this game through goes for like another 5 months at least, so... Rewinding again? Just rewound like 2 seconds ago. Fast forwarding, I mean?
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail.
Oh?
Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yes.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
Sure. Take it how you will, bitch.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere?
Exactly.
There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true.
Well?
Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Obviously.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
We're getting her as a confidant?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired
this is the justice. Oh, we already have justice, I think. Don't we? Judgment. Okay, not justice. Judgment. Interesting.
I have obtained the winds of blessing.
What the hell? I can't believe we have her.
All right.
We're running out. I
Are there
stand
any more
corrected.
confidants?
It was they who targeted your group first, wasn't it? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them?
There's no
Tell me
picture this
everything.
time.